like here we gasolina matches, money down to increase from as real as it gets. I no need to compete, I'm not playing with them. What I see sitting, they cannot see when standing. What is it, keep asking what is it. Hip hop, punk, afrobeat, spoken word, poetry, psychedelia, funk, R&B, etc. It is me, big Obi, nobody's prodigy. Who let me side? I'm the boy from beyond town. Me, I started from nowhere. Now the boy taking over. They say who let me side? Yeah, yeah, I'm the boy from beyond that. Yeah, yeah.
All eyes on one man. Will he add to his total of 4 goals from his last 3? This is EA TV. Great night to be a spectator. Perfect weather here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Arsenal up against Leeds United.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got 2 good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off. We're not disappointed.
Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see from those stats, and it's going to be a real test for that back line to keep him quiet. If they switch off, even for a minute, they'll be punished.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Martin Odegaard plays with Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe.
Good luck.
And a look at the starting 11 for Leeds United.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be 3 players in behind the main centre-forward. And those 3 are key to this team's creativity.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Number 41, Declan Rice. Number 8, Martin Odegaard. Number 7, Kevin De Bruyne. Thank you for attending the Emirates Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And this confrontation is underway. De Bruyne. What can they do from here? Opportunity to deliver the cross. Is it going to be? Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
And played short. And lining it up. There it is! The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency. None of which they did, and that's the result.
1-0 then. White. It's with Odegaard. De Bruyne. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Mbappe. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season, highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Well, what a great title race this looks like being.
Opportunity! They just couldn't stay in front, and now this match is all square.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Ali Musrati on the offensive. Can he give them the lead? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Declan Rice. De Bruyne now. Alexander-Arnold. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Diatta. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Martin Ødegaard. Mbappe. It's with Ødegaard. Kylian Mbappe. And it's opening up. And look at that. A goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So underway again at 2-2. Ali Musrati. Rutter. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Diatta. It might be. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? Declan Rice. Vinicius Junior. Here's Mbappe. And with that, the attack fizzles out. He's found a pocket of space. Oh, that's a really good run. And drawing it back. Can he finish this? Oh, incredible save. And he snuffed out any sign of danger. Declan Rice. It's a weighted pass.
The fourth official has indicated
Saka.
a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
It's with Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. And a useful cross. Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, threat over for now. And there we have it. The first half action is over here at the Emirates. Well, so far, at any rate, not the most dynamic performance we've ever seen from Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, he's struggled to get on the ball in dangerous areas. You can argue the service hasn't been good enough, but I don't think his movement has been dynamic as it normally is. He certainly needs to improve here.
And the match begins. Is it going to be? Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
So the match has restarted here in Manchester. Oh, good-looking run. And the referee says penalty. And on the back of that decision, now it's a caution.
Well, it's a tight call, but in the end, I think he's got it right. A penalty and a yellow card.
A chance to extend their lead. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Leeds United facing West Ham United. Mbappe. Could be dangerous. Just needs to stay calm. And it's gone in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And then the strike from Saka. He never really looked like missing, did he? Brilliant finish.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Kamara. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Well, he took care of it defensively. So a half an hour remaining. William Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk with it. Declan Rice. And take it away.
A reminder, tickets for the next game are available for sale after today's game.
Rutter. Musrati. Kamara. No panic, just passing. And quick thinking defensively. 20 minutes remaining. De Bruyne. Rice with it. An encouraging Arsenal move. Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes. Ben White. De Bruyne. Could cross it in here. Well, that was incisive. Chance to put them in front. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, as you can see here, De Bruyne gets beyond the challenge of the defender, and then we see how calm he is with his finishing. He rounds the keeper so easily, it was never in doubt.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here?
Substitution.
Ali Musrati.
Coming off the pitch, number 7, Kevin De Bruyne, to be replaced by...
Down by a goal. This could be their final opportunity to snatch something. This could be the equaliser. But no, when your goalkeeper comes up with a save like that late in the game, you have cause to be thankful.
Well, that could be a key moment. They have to take those sort of chances. They won't get too many more, but let's credit the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
To be replaced by number 6, Gabriel.
Short corner taken. This could level it. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, no way through in the end. William Saliba. Courtois. Alexander-Arnold. On to De Jong. Well, harried into losing the ball. Really effective pressing. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Mark Roca. Strike. Good visualisation and execution. This could square the game, and it has. Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
So full-time here, and a game that certainly was intense throughout, but a point apiece. It finishes in a draw. Give us the Arsenal angle in all of this.
Well, Derek, they are normally the better team, but that wasn't the case today because it was a below-par display, and they just have to switch their focus to the next match now.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Yeah, he played well, didn't he? So clinical in front of goal, but you have to feel for him. We didn't quite get the same quality from his teammates today, particularly at the back.
Can he give them the lead? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning save!
We've got some questions for you. Thanks, that's all.
He said he wanted to talk for a bit. Was a little head off, then I called for the kid. Break a little run up, then I run through the strip. Shake a little let out, then I ask for the slips. Dustin up, then I hop in the whip. Couple open letters to the brick. Problems stacked up, they were thick. Fell into the ground, had to act like the trip would. Run deep down with the time and the papers. Riding off the trails of the vapors. Riches in the form of some favors. Keep it low grade, we can talk about it later. Maybe in the form of a wager. I said I wanna meet my maker. I said I wanna a faker. It all makes sense, who could blame her? We run with disclaimers. I said I wanna meet my maker.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And this should be a fascinating confrontation from the group stage of the UEFA Champions League. It's Rangers and they take on Arsenal.
Well, Derek, this has the makings of a very good game. Great atmosphere, some top-class players and a perfect pitch. I'm excited by this one.
Rangers are lining up as follows. Number 1, Jack Butland. Number 6, Connor Goldson.
And here's the lineup for Rangers.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with 3 of the midfield players giving close support to the centre forward, and the other 2 sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
Here are the starters for Arsenal. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Martin Ødegaard plays with Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. And so the battle commences. White. Saka. Alexander-Arnold. Kevin De Bruyne. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, having a look at the table, and this is what we enjoy about the Champions League group stage. It can be so very tight, Stuart.
Yeah, it's been so competitive, hasn't it? Today should give us a good indication who will be going through, though. But it's going to be close, you have to say that.
Arsenal doing well to regain possession. De Bruyne. Here's Vinicius Junior. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Rice. And there the move ends for now. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. The concession of a corner here.
Well, the crowd know that set pieces could be their best chance. Just listen to that reaction.
Delivering it. De Bruyne. A lot of excitement whenever Bukayo Saka is in the lineup. Stuart, what might we see from him in this game?
Well, it's his ability with the ball at his feet that makes him such a good player. He can go past defenders with ease, he can play in tight areas, and he has that bit of trickery as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today.
Who can he pick out? Top-class defending. Cantwell. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. But they dealt with the threat posed. Mbappe. Lots of space for Arsenal. De Bruyne. And passing it through. He might profit from here, you know. Oh, a superb save. Cantwell. Harry Wilson. Wilson. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Danilo. Well, the referee left with no alternative, compelled to stop play.
Substitution for Arsenal. Coming off the pitch, number 7, Kevin De Bruyne, to be replaced by number 23, Frankie de Jong.
And a drop ball on the back of the stoppage. Well, he hasn't really been able to hit the heights in this game so far, has he, Bukayo Saka?
Well, the service to him hasn't been good, but he hasn't exactly been busting a gut to find space, has he? He needs to work much harder to affect the game and start testing this goalkeeper.
Alexander-Arnold. On to De Jong. Can he find the right pass? Rice. Declan Rice. Vinicius. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, after a slow start where he was tightly marked, he got better and better as the first half went on, and he got his reward with that goal. I'm looking forward to his second half display.
Vinicius! Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. He loves drifting in off the flank. Oh, to level the match. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Playing it in. Martin Ødegaard. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Arsenal facing Fulham.
Oh, Derek, can he finish it here?
Mbappe. Ben White. Preferring to go infield. Rice. A very timely interception. Cantwell. Oh, that's a suit. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. And a substitution in the offing. And he takes it on! Oh, just over the top. So near.
Well, good effort, but he can't quite get it back down in time, can he?
White. It's with Ødegaard. Mbappe. Can he make it count? Oh, a challenge of the highest order.
To the ticket office to meet Nathan. Thank you.
Todd Cantwell. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Terrific save.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
Now sending it in. And still danger here. Barisic. Can he get the level? And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Ben White. And here's Saliba. De Jong. Now with Alexander-Arnold. And with the teams locked together, Arsenal chasing and chasing that winner. Ben White. A chance to whip it in. Very effective passing sequence. Mbappe. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And the counter looks on here. Options available. It's looking promising. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. De Jong. Here's Mbappe. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Raskin. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is probably the fair result.
Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's made his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, he just kept going, didn't he? And he was always going to be the one to get them back into this. Important goal, that.
Vinicius!
We've got some questions for you. No further questions, thank you.
I am the one, चट्टारू धरती बंदों के घमंड I am the one, बेकाबू मैं जमाना मुझसे तंग I am the one, दुनिया रूल करके राजा करे बमो हट जा पीछे कर रैमी लेके आ रहा हूँ मैं I am the one, stocking them Gandhis, locking them up, New Delhi Rocky, I'm coming up, they call it cocky, a billion plus, nothing can stop me, we are the ones who come out beating the drums, we are the ones in slums with blades in our blood, we are the ones who do what they've never done, we are the ones, and we're running it up.
Big interest in Bernd Leno. Facing his former club, he'll want to make a point. Live on EA TV. It is a stadium that has a feel very much of its own. I'm talking, of course, of Craven Cottage. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Fulham up against Arsenal.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be 3 players in behind the main centre-forward, and those 3 are key to this team's creativity.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Martin Odegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe.
Thank you for attending the game at Craven Cottage today. Enjoy the match.
And now they get the ball rolling. And a creative look about this. Iwobi. Just the challenge that was required. Alexander-Arnold. Considerable interest ahead of this match in Bernd Leno, facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well, some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Alexander-Arnold. Rice with it. Arsenal get the advantage from the referee. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Alexander-Arnold. Now with De Jong. Opportunity to go ahead. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Who can they pick out? And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
One 0 then. Albert Gudmundsson. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. The fans are shouting, shoot! It should be! My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel.
Well, it's a great chance here, and don't these fans know it?
Let's see about the delivery. and tipping it over the crossbar. Another corner.
Well, it's frustration for the manager. That should have been the equaliser.
Really meat and drink to the keeper under the circumstances. William Saliba. It's with Ødegaard. White. Arsenal finding space on the wing. Ben White. Rice. Now with De Jong. Rice. Good looking sequence this. Can he put it in? And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
2-0 now, and back underway. Gudmundsson. And they need to get tighter. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Plenty of support here. Martin Ødegaard. Rice. De Jong. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. De Jong. Virgil van Dijk. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Declan Rice. Frankie de Jong. And so we're at the halfway stage with Arsenal in front. Interested to get your thoughts.
Well, we talked about their scoring record at the start of the game, and it's been the same old story today. Far too strong, far too dynamic for their opponents, and clinical when they've had the chances too. I just can't see there being a response, if I'm honest.
And so the battle commences. Into the second half, after a dominant first-half performance by Arsenal. Oh, he looks threatening. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Fulham facing West Ham United. Frankie de Jong. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. He has time to play it over. Vinicius Junior. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Vladimir Tsofal. Albert Gudmundsson. Well, the supporters think it's on. Thwarted by the post. Corner coming up.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now.
This is a message for Alex O'Neill. Alex O'Neill, can you please return to your vehicle? Your lights are on.
Played over. Oh, good save. Excellent header. Well, pressure building. Another corner. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, the short corner routine. In a decent position now. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Could be. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity.
Well, it was a chance to get back into the game, but overall, he knows his team haven't been good enough at key moments.
De Jong. Don't forget about the fourth round of the Carabao Cup, live coverage here on EA TV.
Oh, he could be in here, Derek.
There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Well, on they go again. Arsenal very much in charge. It's turning into a right old thrashing. Clean challenge. Vinicius. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. Was it a great clearance? Gabriel. On to De Jong. Rice. Now with De Jong. And a chance, Ødegaard. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, there's no getting away from it. Arsenal are cruising, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Vinicius Junior. Plenty of support here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Very quick thinking there. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. Oh, good vision. Could be in. Can they keep it out? Martin Ødegaard. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a save and a half from Bernd Leno.
Substitution for Fulham.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
Number 11, Adama Traore.
They favoured a short one here. Happy to take on the shot. So there goes the final whistle. It ends in a victory for Arsenal. Maximum points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, we talked about their ability to score goals at the top of the game, and once again they delivered. For me, they're always looking for the most dangerous pass, which is a great example to teams that keep possession for the sake of it. I think they're a joy to watch at the moment.
Good-looking sequence, this. Can he put it in? And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Some questions regarding the match? Thank you for your time.
Longevity flow, it's making pray for my demise. I'm the only one who had his eyes on the prize. They make a bit of money, now they're thinking that we're size. I'd rather be overrated than overpaid than wherever you are. Look, I came from the sewer. Big Mike made new rules like doer. That's me, Rage, Twinkle, Ash, and a Kua. I don't think I spat a word truer. And if I ever can't remember, bro, let it render. 4K HD vision like Wenger. Think you're tough till you get your bubble burst like I just revealed the gender. I killed the game, I'm a serial offender. I'm old school like Koki and Benga. Psalms 35, so I send it back to sender. I was the flavor of the month, now I'm the flavor of the decade. Get it in your head like a headache. I'm on your neck like a fight, scatty like a pub fight. Old school killers that are hug tight. They hate, but they love Mike. Little footy with a... If you're a grass man, I'm hopping up. It's a bug's life, I don't come much, but I come nice. They were hoping that it jams, but it bangs like my mum's rice. I need cheese like a bun slice. Brand new kettle for a dumb price. Little man, this ain't a Bretlin. If I told you what it cost, would probably be a bit unsettling. Could have been an engineer in the Shetlands. Now man, I'm solid in the field like Declan. I was made in a manner. Yeah, I'm old school, man. I used to mash works with a spanner. Now I roll dice with Tara and Savannah. Told my main chick St. Kitts or Guyana. Sorry, babe, I don't use Sky Scanner. Call Big Trev, that's a certified planner. Still little Mac, just littering whammer. She don't really understand my London grammar, but she loves all my lingo. Pat's got me jumping out fish window. Oh, what a life. Real ghetto you, I know struggle and strife, but I've gotten very used to these Dubai nights. I got purpose. Old school Norby like Marissa and Curtis. We grew up in the circus. I've been robbed, and I robbed too, but I've never robbed purses. It's deep if you scratch at the surface. I don't ask what's the damage, cause I'm sure that it didn't do damage. Ha ha, oh well, we can manage. With my 2 fists, art flips, I'm a savage. I used to pray for some dough, now I pray for a God-sent marriage and a patch for my cabbage. Before she arrives, I'ma load in my baggage. So to my future wife, you gon' get the whole package. Longevity flows, they can't believe that I'm still lit. I'm still lit when I feel. I can't quit, car feel fit. You can get like a bill. Think they're funny, but I'm. Think they're smooth, but I'm hitched. Rappers wanna chat, we can scrap just to prove you're a. with the talking at the switch. Gonna laugh, but the joke's on you, come longevity flow. Let's make it pray for my demise. I'm the only one who had his eyes on the prize. They make a bit of money, now they're thinking that we're size. I'd rather be overrated and overpaid than wherever you are. Look, I came from the sewer. Big Mike made new rules like do-are. That's me, Rich, Twin Corp, Ash, and the Kua. I guess I'll try call her again.
Thought we were something, but now we ain't nothing. I did something wrong, but I don't know what. Just want you to want me, but you just wanna leave me at the tone. Why don't you pick up the phone when I'm all alone? Do you hate me? Hits me like a heart attack when you don't come back. Someone save me. Why don't you pick up the phone when I'm all alone? Do you hate me? Hits me like a heart attack when you don't come back. Someone save me. It keeps ringing on and on and on and on and on.
And hello from East Anglia. This is the scene here at Carrow Road. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we have action to bring you from the round of 16 in the Carabao Cup. It's Norwich City versus Arsenal.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs. If they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we'll get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
And here's the Norwich City starting 11.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward, and those three are key to this team's creativity.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Frenkie de Jong plays with Thomas Partey in central midfield. And the main forward is Gabriel Jesus.
Thank you, Carrow Road. Enjoy the game.
And this confrontation is underway. Gabriel. De Jong. Urian Timber. Possession lost by Arsenal. Skipping away. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Nuno Tavares. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Good vision from Gabriel Jesus. He might profit from here, you know. Well, that's a really... Top-notch piece of defending. Armstrong. It's with Fasnacht. Good-looking sequence. Yuri and Timber. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Well, the fans want to see a shot. And still looking for space. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Jolis. Oh, timely challenge, but it might still be on. Oh, could be. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
On they go again, and Arsenal know they need to wipe out that last goal. Pedri. Now with De Jong. Tomiyasu. Frankie De Jong. Pedri. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Partey. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Timber. It's with Gabriel. Nuno Tavares. Gabriel. Pedri. Partey. Gabriel Jesus. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. De Jong. Partey, they could level it. And look at that, a goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Sam McCallum. Vurum Thor Willumsson. Advantage played. Armstrong. Very quick thinking there. Might be able to set up the chance. It's there for him. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Christos Jolis. Well, the story of the first half has been written. It's half-time here in East Anglia. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Winning back possession. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Arsenal facing Bournemouth. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Oh, fancy footwork. Surely! And a goal! The equaliser! Superb entertainment!
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So underway again at 2-2. Dembele. Now with De Jong. De Jong. Thomas Partey. Gabriel. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Well, can they make one of these passes count? Trying to really get at the opposition here. De Jong. On to Jesus. And lining it up. Shown inside. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Nunez. And he has options available. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Thor Willumsson. And into the last 20 minutes. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Could take the lead. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Thomas Partey. Pedri. Just 15 minutes remaining. Partey. It's with Gabriel. Well, showing good patience. Jesus. Just the challenge that was required. Nunez. Christos Jolis. Oh, managing to beat him. Options in the centre. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Gabriel Jesus trying to influence the game from a deeper position. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? Gabriel Jesus! Oh, a superb save!
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on. What a noise we've got.
Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Arsenal being afforded too much room. Partey. On to Jesus. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Well, Derek, what a good performance this has been. They came in as underdogs, but they fully deserve to be in the next round. They were excellent.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Can I ask you a couple of questions? Thanks, that'll be all for today.
Wanna be shining like I'm diamonds or on gloss. What's the gloss? On the blocks. Wanna know who has got the when I maneuver to the top, I'm on the lot. That's why I'm on the top. Ever since a young I had the hunger, so I never stop. Clever clogs, always put the pressure on. Elevate the echelons, holding on for dear life. I pass it down, don't sell it on. Man, I'm stacking ones. Fam, I'm taking risks, prepared to learn if I do get it wrong. Everybody's different, but really we could all get along. If we put the egos down, the devil's in the Pentagon. They wash your brain, should've stood up, turn that telly off. I'm setting off on a holy mission till I'm deaded off. Man, no look back on my legacy, then collect the lot. Cause they know with every letter my messages spell a lot. It's very hot, like the fire in my belly, getting shelly. So you know that any second I will let it off. Crying your eyes while you're falling like tears. I'm in fourth, going up.
A splendid day for football here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, ready here on the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Arsenal and they face Bournemouth.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Here are the starters for Arsenal. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Martin Odegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And the starting 11 for Bournemouth.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward. And those three are key to this team's creativity.
Alexander-Arnold, number 41, Declan Rice, number 8, Martin Odegaard, number 47, Bukayo Saka. Thank you for attending the Emirates Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And now they get the ball rolling. Senesi. Max Aarons. Adams. Here's Mia. It is a decent looking attack here. Really good build-up, but no end product. Virgil van Dijk. Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see this man, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, Derek, we know he's got great pace, whether he's running with the ball or running in behind defenders. And that's what makes him such a threat on the counter-attack. And I'm sure...
Mbappe! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Renato Tapia. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Senesi. Tapia on the ball. Hill. Renato Tapia. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Making progress. Can he take the chance? And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Ben White. Here's Mbappe. And that is offside. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Mbappe. And back with Vinicius. Rice. Saka. Ben White. Pedri. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Terrific piece of anticipation. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Sinisterra. Can he get them in front? Textbook defending inside the box. Saka. Great effort to keep that one in play. Incisive pass from Mbappe. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Right, let's quickly join Alex Scott, because Alex, I understand there's been a goal at Stamford Bridge.
Yes, it's a goal for Chelsea. You could see he knew what he wanted to do.
Oh, jumping in. They're in a great position here. And how about that for a save? One terrific save after another. Declan Rice. And apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her. To confirm, Chelsea did score in that match. And real chance. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. So half-time, that will close the book on the first half here at the Emirates. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he has to impose himself on this game. He's been far too quiet so far. If they are to get back into this, he needs to make something happen and start getting some shots away.
So the ball moving. The pendulum has already swung Arsenal's way in this game. Will we see more of the same in the second half? Rice. Very quick thinking there. Emiliano Marcondes. Adams. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Bournemouth facing West Ham United.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and 2 very good teams.
Now, options are plenty. Oh, this is looking promising. Opportunity here. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Pedri. Is with Vinicius Junior. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Mbappe. Rice with it. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Mbappe. Ben White. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold.
With the owner of the silver hatchback with the license plate GR55JKK, please contact your nearest security guard.
An encouraging Arsenal move. Every pass hitting its target. Martin Ødegaard. Ben White. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Pedri. Rice with it. Ben White. Courtois. Van Dijk with it. William Saliba. Ben White. And back to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. And a goal has gone in at Stamford Bridge. So with all the information, here's Alex Scott.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. It was a low-driven cross into a crowded area, but he was there from close range to finish that move off. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 77 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. And time for the change now. Trying to deliver it accurately. Sinisterra. Max Aarons. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Oh, surely. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Succeeds in scraping it off the line. Vinicius Junior trying to open up the defence, and he's in the clear. Impudent efforts, and cleared off the line. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Pedri. And he's broken free. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And the referee decides enough is enough. It's the end of the game. Arsenal victorious. That's the main headline from this one.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Well, just the sort of performance they were looking for from the talented Kylian Mbappe.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?
Got time for a couple of questions? That's it. Thanks very much.
Hold your breath, don't choke on your sins. That tongue ain't got a pass to the ice in my drink. You ain't really got to start what you ain't finishing. You ain't killing it. Yeah, you're sailing with the best. Raise your hand, bang your head, pour a glass, take a shot, let your sea legs stretch. 2-step, half-mast on your port side best. You ain't gotta make sense when you're sailing with the dumbest. Real ones love it. Coast to coast running, bait hooks cutting. You ain't spinning off a line I'm loving. You ain't nothing, them birds can't stop what them boys did done in. And you know that they heavyweight. You ain't on the same wave, little white babe.
so different, it's done.
As long as we know we have and we flow, making it out alive, alive.
Well, here's the equation. A win in this game and a favourable result elsewhere will see them reach the knockout stages. Here on EA TV. Well, no doubt about it, gunning for victory. The home side tonight. We're in North London, the home of Arsenal. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we wonder tonight if Arsenal can confirm their place in the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. It's Arsenal, and they face Rangers.
Well, thanks, Derek. This should be a good game because Arsenal have played some great football so far. More of the same today, and they will be going through to the knockout stages.
Here's how your Arsenal are lining up. Number 25, Ben White. Number 10, William Saliba.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
And here's the lineup for Rangers.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
And now they get the ball rolling. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe with it. Nicely timed tackle. Todd Cantwell. Well, looking at the table, it might be a celebratory occasion for the home fans because they know their heroes could clinch a place in the knockout stages and with games to spare, Stuart.
Oh, Derek, big chance here.
And a decent save, full credit. Now, how about the short corner? Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Arsenal could be onto something. Opportunity. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Well, it still could be dangerous. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Rice with it. You're relying very much on the passing game in a bid to take the lead. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Todd Cantwell. Well, they have the ball once more. Pedri. Martin Ødegaard. Could be. Absolutely nothing wrong with the idea, but no end product. Reading it well. And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up, and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Connor Goldson. Viol. Running room in the wide position. How about the cross? And it's still on. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Lots of space for Arsenal. Mbappe. Rice. Here's Mbappe. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. And still looking for space. Rice. It's a weighted pass. And firing it towards goal on the volley. Could have gone in.
Well, that's a big chance. Yes, it's on the volley, but I think he should score there.
Harry Wilson. Todd Cantwell. Feeding it through. Decent position. Good piece of defending. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. And we will have just one additional minute. And threaded through by Mbappe. Can he put them in front? And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And here's the main story. As things stand, they're not in position to move on to the knockout stages.
Well, I don't think they need to panic just yet, but they do need to play better in the second half and get control of their own destiny here.
And now they get the ball rolling. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Wilson. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Chance to put them in front. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And he's fired over the corner. Alexander-Arnold. Well, the situation has changed in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott, and he's in. Oh, chance missed. 0-0 it remains.
Well, chances don't come much better than that. What a miss that is.
Well, Alex was in full flight. Alas, we had to cut her off just moments ago. Just to confirm, Frankfurt did score in that match. They now lead by 1-0. Oh, in with a chance! And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Pedri. It's with Ødegaard. Saka. And moving the ball nicely. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say the 1-2 completely opens up the defensive structure, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Biol. Mario. Lundstrom. Danilo. Promising looking ball. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Everton. Well, a goal to update you on. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Yes, another goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. They're back in this now with 69 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Rice, and they might forge ahead. Was an important piece of defending. Cantwell. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And a tidy tackle. And plenty of room in the wide area. Cantwell. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Unselfish play. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Mbappe.
Well, Arsenal have to get the ball forward quickly now. The crowd are demanding just that little bit more effort. What a finish we've got on our hands here.
And so into the final 5 minutes. Arsenal recovering possession well. Delightful pass. Must take the lead here. And they do. And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Harry Wilson. We're using the space really well, but now can they push on? Oh, how about that for a chip? Savouring, pure brilliance.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and the finish is so clever. He just gets his toe under the ball and dinks it over the keeper. That's a lovely goal.
And the referee blows his whistle. Now we can say it officially. Arsenal have won this game. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice, incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, a meaty role played by Frankie de Jong. Sensational performance from him on all levels. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your analysis.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
Reading it well. And there it is.
Can I ask you a couple of questions? Thanks so much for your time.